So the OnePlus Nord has officially been confirmed to launch on the 21st of July. We've had renders, full leak specifications and hands-on images of the phone and retail box. Hi guys, it's ASBYT and it's time to break down the final leaks and rumours ahead of the launch to see exactly what we're going to get from the latest OnePlus device. And for all the latest breaking tech news, unboxings and reviews, hit that subscribe button and ding-a-ling that notification bell. It's a shame I'm not going to be able to attend the live launch this year round because of you know what, but the online launch is going to be just as good, I'm sure. So OnePlus dropped their official Nord teaser trailer a few days ago, in which the voiceover talks about listening to own inner voice and being true to who we are. And there's no denying that with this Nord phone, it feels like OnePlus are paying homage to an earlier time. Back when OnePlus started their journey in the smartphone industry, they strived to create a top-tier device both in design and specifications, but withhold a few expensive sort of bells and whistles features in order to keep the cost down, so they could give their customers on the whole a great device, but at an affordable price. The new Nord phone feels a little bit like a second coming of the ill-fated OnePlus X, released in 2015. It was OnePlus's first real entry into the budget sector of the market, and it took a lot of flagship technologies from a year or two previous, which meant it was still decent, but cheaper to manufacture, and of course they could pass those savings on to the consumer. And remember that point when we go over the specs for the Nord in a second. The OnePlus X should have been a killer device, but for one reason or another, it never quite matched up to the expectations, an opinion even shared by OnePlus CEO Pete Lau. Hopefully this time around they'll smash it. At the end of the teaser we got a glimpse of the Nord phone, in which you can clearly see the power button, signature alert slider on the side, and a flat display by the looks of things compared to the curves of the OnePlus 8 series. A dual front camera can also be seen. The rear of the phone can also be seen going into the pocket, and it clearly shows the expected quad camera array at the top left hand side and the OnePlus text at the bottom. The rear camera will consist of a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 primary sensor with OIS and EIS. We saw this sensor on last year's OnePlus 7 Pro. Remember taking flagships from a year or so ago and putting them into the newer device to keep the cost down. And there will also be an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, a 5 megapixel depth sensing lens, and a 2 megapixel macro lens, so plenty of choices there. The colour of the phone in the teaser looks to be the rumoured blue marble, which will launch alongside the grey onyx and grey ash options. Now, all the specs you've heard so far come from an apparent leaked virtual Nord presentation training document, leaked by notorious leaker EvLeaks. Now, he does have a pretty good track record on these things, but one thing to note is the picture shown in this leak is not what we expect the device to look like, so take everything you've heard and what you're about to hear with a little pinch of salt. The slide also shows a 4115 mAh battery capacity and warp charge 30T, Oxygen OS 10 and the Snapdragon 765G. Now the G in Qualcomm chipsets traditionally stands for gaming, so you get a rough idea of what we're due to expect, and it's definitely going to be a capable device. Phones that have already launched or are due to launch with the 765 or 765G chipsets include the LG Velvet, the Motorola Moto Edge, the Redmi K30, and it's rumoured to launch in the Google Pixel 5. Now they could have gone with last year's Snapdragon 855 or the 2-year-old 845, still great chipsets even now, but they decided to go with the 765G. Let me know whether you think that is a corner cut too far. One area where they don't appear to be cutting corners is in the display department, as we're due to see a 6.44-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel with a 90Hz refresh rate. So a high refresh rate display in a phone that's rumoured to cost under $500 could be huge. NFC, Bluetooth 5.1 and options of either 8GB or 12GB of RAM and 128 or 256GB of storage. Now, alongside the launch of the OnePlus Nord, we might also be seeing the launch of OnePlus's truly wireless earbuds. They tweeted on the 10th of July a picture of their Bullets headphones with the caption, "What's next?" The previous Bullets Wireless and Wireless 2 were great sounding headphones, but in order to truly compete with the likes of Apple and Samsung, etc., truly wireless is surely the way to go. So the OnePlus Nord smartphone is certainly going to be a compelling one. I, for one, am truly intrigued to see how this thing flies, because yes, undoubtedly it's going to kill a few fair flagships out there. That was a lot of Fs there. But I have a feeling it might just be that little bit carnivorous to its own flagship OnePlus 8 series. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you excited? Are you going to buy? I, of course, will be getting hands-on, unboxing, reviewing, etc. for you. So smash that subscription. Subscribe down there. What's that? Hit the subscribe button, ding the notification bell so that you stay updated every time I post a video. I love you and leave it. I'll see you in the next one. Say ASBYT. Peace out.